welcome back to the channel. Ronaldino here, your ultimate Goosebumps fan. Today, we're going to be book reviewing How I Learned to Fly. It is a bird, it is a plane, it is a kid. It is the 52nd book in the original Goosebumps book series. All-time favorite of mine. We're going to read the back of the book now to you guys right now. He's got his head in the clouds, for real. I'm going to read the back to you guys. Wilson, I guess it's Shalane. They say his name right there. Shalane loves to make Jack Johnson feel like a total loser, and Jack's had it. That's how he ended up down at the beach in a creepy old abandoned house in the dark, trying to hide from Wilson. But everything is about to change because Jack has just dug up the coolest book ever. It's called Flying Lessons. It tells how humans can fly, learn to fly. Poor Jack, he wanted to get back at Wilson, but now Jack knows how to fly. Things down on Earth are getting really scary. So basically Jack found out that he learned to fly. Let's talk about it. I got my book here, handy dandy book, notebook, handy dandy. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to have you guys kind of be going with my camera angles over here. Like I told you guys just in my previous book review, haul I should say, you guys are going to be this way. And the camera's going to be this way. You're going to see all my Goosebumps stuff. I'm kind of on a different angle right now. My camera is right here. To like, computer-wise is there, but here nor there. Now, let's get right into the book review. This happens to be one of my favorite books of all time. It's in my top of the top. It's basically a book about Jack and Wilson are kind of friends. They kind of just trying to impress a girl by doing all these things. So he always gets beaten by Wilson, Jack, and they want to impress the girl, Mia. Mia is the girl that Jack likes. So they end up doing all these things to him, and Jack finally has had it, like he said in the back of the book. He goes and finds the book. He has a dog named Morty. I want to let you guys know about that, because like I said, he learns to fly too, the dog. But ends up happening throughout the book, Jack is getting always outdone by Wilson. Mia's not impressed. Finally, he learns to fly, and when he does learn to fly, the dog Morty eats the stuff because Jack obviously didn't think it worked. So he finally gets to show Mia he learns to fly, that he learned to fly, but before that, he kind of did it, and he got scared and went like somewhere, and the cops found him, and he kind of went back home. But here nor there, when he goes to do this is to go impress Mia and show that if he can fly, what ends up happening, what ends up happening is that Wilson already knew he learned to fly and figured it out, that he could fly, so he did the same thing. He ate the stuff that he made, and now he knew how to fly. So, when Jack goes to show Mia that he can fly, Wilson flies too. Now they're both flying, impressing Mia, and stuff like that. Throughout the rest of the book, Jack goes and helps his parents. I think his parents were like, his dad, I forgot what his dad was, like, his dad was like a promoter, I think it was, like, we wanted to say the real word for it. Or like a producer or whatnot, you know. So he ends up working with his parents at the dealership, car dealership, one of them or something like that. Shows that he flies. Jack's got doing that with his family, and then Wilson is out going saving the world by saving people, becoming like a superhero type. And then finally, near the end of the book, they basically gonna go have a race to see who could be the best flyer or whatnot, stuff like that. Jack doesn't end up really flying. He doesn't, like, he goes like, oh, why am I not flying? You know, Wilson takes off and he's flying, wins the race, ends up winning the race, ends up turning out that Jack still knows how to fly, just didn't want to have all the fame. While Wilson is still out having the fame, he ends up getting the girl Mia at the end, which he'll say right here. So you're really lucky, because even though I didn't care about winning, I won after all. Sometimes every night I sneak out of the house and fly over Malibu, so he does. And he ends up getting the girl. And he wished him, well, you know, Wonder Wilson is what he calls himself. A lot of luck. Now, with that being said, that's pretty much the book. It's just a lot more great stuff in between. Go and read this book. I happen to love it. One of my favorites growing up as a kid. And this is my, like I said, own original copy. And it is a Scholastic first printing. So I had this book since I was little. I loved reading it. I must have read this book about like 20 times. One of my all-time favorites. Once again, that's a book review in under 7 minutes. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Go and subscribe, ding that bell, leave a comment down below you like it. Let me know what you think about the book. If it's one of your favorites, leave a comment. Also, ding that bell for more book reviews, hauls, and all that other good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, peace, and have a good day.